Ah, Minecraft. A game where you have to mine and mine again and build again. I mean, I don't mind the mining, it gets a bit tedious, but I much prefer the building. And I often go on to creative, fun, like, building servers often, just randomly, and build random things, like on this creativefun.net server where I have built a whole thing dedicated to my Twitch channel. Which is all built on Twitch. This is all built on the Twitch channel. It's an old video from the twitch.tv/MacabreSummon Stadium, which is my face with a YouTube and Twitch logo, to the to the randomly placed concrete structure here, which is the maze, and a randomly placed concrete structure here, which is a hotel. That's a tiny little shopping center. It is so small in there. It's barely worth putting a shopping center in there, but I put one in there. To the twitch.tv/MacabreSummon Stadium, which has my name on it and my face in the seats, which looks really nice. We've then got the dome over here, which is, I mean, honestly spectacularly good looking on the inside. I really like how this looks on the inside. I need to finish it off with the seats, but it's actually incredibly good looking, especially from this angle, from like anyone who's here looking up. Wow. This place just makes it feel, even with the lights and the roof, makes it look even bigger than it actually is. It's actually quite small. It's like not even that high up. It's like maybe 50 blocks up. It's not even 50, it's way more than that. I don't even know how much it is. To the randomly placed football stadium, which used to be this before we expanded it. I just kept the original so people can copy it and come into the Creative Fun server 1. And see, this is where I am. If you want to know what this server is, it's creativefun.net, and I'm on server 1, which is where most of my buildings are. This is the currently biggest shopping center I have, which used to be originally a one of those weird flying things that was in Star Wars. I don't know what they're called on the Sith side. I can't remember. My brain is not as good as it used to be. But behind this wall, we'll see how many numbers there actually are. I'm going to just do this with the chat running with other people's advertisements. We have 43 current available shopping units up here. Well, I guess not 43, it'll be 40. But it's not big enough, I don't think. The last thing we'll show you whilst we're on server 1, and I'll block up this staircase again. The last thing I'll show you is an entire ice hockey arena that is currently decked out to be a YouTube trailer for another new Minecraft series that I'm working on, which I am going to actually build that again in the new series that we're doing, or I'm doing on my own for the first time in many years. I've done one, but yeah, it's an entire football stadium here, well, not football stadium, ice hockey stadium here, which looks really cool. It looks really nice on the inside. I really, but it has literally things in it that just say "Worship me." It's a video series where I take over the entire Minecraft world, but it looks much better in there. But that's not why we're here. We're not here to have a look at all the things that I've built. I'm actually going to build something a bit weirder on a different server, but it's not going to be a different server entirely. It's going to be on server number 3. So I'm going to do this weird cut right here, and here we are. We're in server number 3. Just so we can see everything a bit better, if I turn around, this is where we're at. This is going to be our new biggest shopping center. In fact, I think it's actually the server's biggest shopping center. When I say it's big, I do mean it's big. If we blast through some walls here, because it's 3 thick, because we've had to insert lights everywhere, this is just a size of what it's like on the inside with the partition there. It's pretty big. I'm going to cover that back up. And it goes through into each of these ones. Each of these ones are, I think, 30 by 20. So 30 long by 20 wide. 20 blocks, which looks like this. Each of those will have 2 floors, which I've done over here. In this one, which is sort of completed, I've just lit it up with some end rods. Each of them will have 2 floors, which makes it look way smaller than it is, but it is actually quite big. You can see I've got blue concrete slab, concrete blocks, mimicking how much it is, how big it is. So there you go. It's like it's actually 40, 10, 20, 30, 40 by 30. Yeah, 40 by 30. So it's pretty decently sized. It's not exactly small, and there's going to be, well, as you can see, 4 of them. And it's pretty decently big, but you're thinking, well, that doesn't sound that big. It sounds quite small, actually. But if I take you through here, and then we go up. If we go up, oh my god, trying to fly through a tiny little hole. Let's just make a hole bigger. If I go up, and look up, this place comes a lot bigger. We're actually inside a incredibly big structure, which I might actually make even bigger because I'm crazy like that. But if you want to know what this looks like from the outside, oh god, this is an insane build that I'm trying to do, and I think it might get banned. But it's like watching a weird movie. It's just it's a 100 by 100 by 100 cube. There's nothing special about it on the inside, but on the outside it's going to be very plain white concrete. I actually had an idea of maybe turning it into a Rubik's cube. That might be kind of fun, like replacing each section like a 5 by 5 section. It might not be 5 by 5. It might have to be like, to get 3 of them in, it's going to be like 45 by 45 sections of cubes, or like squares, to make a weird Rubik's cube. But inside is going to be a whole shopping district, I guess. But I wanted to really increase this because this is a bit of an eyesore right now, and to make it into a Rubik's cube and to finish it off will take ages. But I genuinely don't know what else to put in here. This is insanely huge, but I've had an even more insane idea than a 100 by 100 by 100 cube. There's a new football stadium I'm building. I've literally just started that today. I'll give you a quick little tour. It's just going to be white concrete and blue concrete. There's nothing going to be special about it. It's basically a UK stadium, which I tried to make a decently curved roof out of. I don't know. I'm trying to make it a bit bigger, but I'm now limited to space. But there we are. But yeah, the 100 by 100 cube, it's very, very tall, very, very big. It's not the biggest thing, but it might be the biggest shopping thing, but I've had a better idea. Since these plots on the creativefun.net server are 508 by 508, how about we make this cube 508 by 508 by 508? Oh god. That would be huge. And how about we create a mini city inside of it? That's going to take forever, and I think it might actually be banned. I'm not entirely sure you could put a 508 by 508 by 508 cube in your thing to then build a mini city inside of it. I don't know. We will soon see though. I guess it'll be a bit of fun because I do like building, even though I'm not that good at it, clearly. Yeah, we'll give it a go because we could try it. I mean, we could actually fit everything that we're building in this server in the 508 by 508 by 508 cube. It's going to be a bit big. I think it might lag out the server, and I think that's not a great thing. But we'll see if we can accomplish it. But I think first we'll finish this off. Maybe we'll finish this off now. I guess I'll cut back to when I've done the outside. So, as you can see, I have decided to go for a solved Rubik's Cube, or I guess a freshly out of the packet Rubik's Cube with the orange, green, yellow, blue facing the stadium, because of course, and obviously red on the other side. So it's a fully solved Rubik's Cube. I was going to do an unsolved Rubik's Cube, but then I had to figure out what would go where, what couldn't possibly be anywhere else. It was just so hard to envision. If you can, you know, try and think of that. Really, it's just a bit hard to solve. And of course, the floor is white, which is nice. I should really put some black stripes in here as well. But now it's the interior, which is the hardest part, because we have to do a lot of these stair things and the interior lanterns, and fill this entire place out. All 100 blocks up. Why did I build so big? Oh god. I honestly don't know. Oh, it looks awesome for the inside though. Gee. Looks nice. Inside the Rubik's Cube is... I mean, to be fair, what we should do is that we should definitely just... I don't know, make each floor the colour of the Rubik's Cube. So the bottom floor is white, this one could be red, next one could be orange, blue, yellow, green. I don't know if we'd have enough floors for that, but we could give it a try, I guess. So basically the ceiling of the floor here will be red. So, well, the floor will be red, so the ceiling will be red for the below. This one will be green. I don't know, that may be a thought, but I might just keep it as white because honestly it's a nice reflective colour, bounces off all the light. And yeah, I think that might just be a better idea. I don't know though. Leave your thoughts really in the comments if you have any ideas of what we should fill this entire place with. But it looks awesome. Apart from the ground floor, which I need to add some black stripes in because I forgot. But it looks so cool. Look at this room. It's a bit of orange, a bit of green, a bit of nice. But yeah, well, hopefully you've enjoyed this first part where we've done the outside of the cube and, well, I've shown you the rest of it. Yeah, subscribe, and next time we'll do the interior, which might be a bit more work than the exterior, which was a nightmare. But yeah, maybe I should have done the unsolved Rubik's Cube. I think I could have figured it out eventually, but I don't know. Again, let me know. But until next time, thanks for watching the builds. Bye for now.